You did what? I don't know. Dude, if only I had a 360 hertz monitor. Oh my god, he stole my kill with a punch. I'm mad. Fuck. That's hard to do because he has the cover and I'm out in the open. I should have died there. That guy was good. Look at that. Look at those sicklings. He stole my kill. But it's also important not to put people down as long as they're trying their best. Because that's what matters. Like that's what matters. If you're trying your best, that's what being human is about. Because you'll always be improving. As long as you're a better version of yourself than you were yesterday, you're winning. And that's true for everybody, for adults. As long as you're beating... That's funny. That's funny we're talking about this. That reminds me of this tweet I replied to about Xbox. Like, as long as you're beating... You don't have to beat everybody. As long as you're beating yesterday's version of yourself, you know? Never let your successes go to your head and never let your failures go to your heart. Look, it's okay to be upset at yourself for failing. But don't... Like, just for a little bit, you know? That's totally normal. It's fine. And it can also be, like, a good motivational factor for yourself. Like, oh, I definitely... Like, me personally, at least, like... I get really, really upset at myself sometimes for failing at things. Because I know I can do better. And for a lot of people, that motivates you to learn from your mistakes and grow from them. But you don't want to let it upset you so much that it prevents you from growing. That it scars you from being able to improve yourself. I think something really important to me, and when I was younger, I haven't always been like this. I've grown a lot. But when I was younger, like, I had a lot of pride in myself, which I am glad that I let go of that ego. Like pride, like having too high pride, having a too high level of pride creates a bigger ego. And I think it can hold you back a lot sometimes. Like having too big of an ego. I think it's really cool to... And it takes a lot. I think it takes a lot to truly, like, humble yourself. Like, I think when you said you didn't have the desire, but you still had the discipline, it really said something about your character. The way I see it, you're either going to win or you're going to learn. Getting rid of that losing mentality is important in developing a more optimistic mindset. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, Goose Bro. Yeah. Like, it's okay to lose. Because someone who is at the top, someone who's number one, has lost a lot. And they've accepted that losing is a natural part of improving yourself. So you can't be afraid to lose. If you want to be the best, you know? I feel like you can't be afraid to lose. You gotta let go of that ego. The sad thing is a lot of people equate humility to weakness. There are some people who have that mindset, like humility is weak. That's true. A lot of people have that. And that's what I'm talking about. That's literally what I'm talking about right now. Like, you have to let go of that ego. and the fear of losing in order to be able to continue improving yourself. Ego is required to exist. Alright, man. It's not what I'm saying, first of all. Well, and we don't have meds this time, so that's cool. Oh god. Ha ha ha. He died to play zone because I hit him too many times. Got them both. Just saying, even Buddha has ego. He desired enlightenment and struggled to achieve it. Ego. I'm not saying, of course, I don't think any human is capable of having no ego, right? I don't know. I'm not saying to delete it. I'm saying to not let it weaken you by making you fear things that are totally normal and human and required to improve. Like, having too much of an ego can bring about a lot of negative emotions and traits and insecurities and just so many things, you know? I'm gonna do this. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm taking Bolt now. Okay. Kill the ego. Well, having too big of an ego raises your pride a lot, which makes you afraid to do things. A lot of things. And it makes you... If this bomb kills me, dude. I'm not even gonna loot this guy. The reason I say this is because a lot of people let their ego rule them. So things that they're insecure about, they lash out at you because of their ego. Like, they get angry at you for doing something, or they get angry at you for thinking something, or they get oh wow, some asshole put a spike trap. I hate you. Oh, I hate this game. Please. Oh my gosh, dude. What is this? What is this? I think I saw a buggy right here. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, you're challenging their identity. Yes, awesome. What I think it does is it prevents you from growing as a person and improving from your mistakes, because typically you get in the mindset that you're not the person in the wrong. You know, you can never do any wrong, like, because your pride is too high. It's hard for you to admit your own failures. Typically, people with a really high ego, they don't take criticism, and you need criticism to learn sometimes, or at least like self-criticism. Being able to criticize and acknowledge your own mistakes and things. Yeah, I try to check my ego and usually the thing with me, I am so open to being proven wrong if somebody can prove me wrong, you know? I accept it. Like, if somebody can rationalize something to me logically, more times than not, by far, I will gladly accept it. Oh my god, somebody's in here. What? He was in here, right? We heard it. We heard it 100%. Yo. Yep. Little fucker. Look at this little fucking camper. Oh no! Get the fuck out of here. Back to the crematorium. That's a good name, dude, because I just threw a molly. Ha! Problems. Oh, you mean like because it's hard to like handle because you think or you can realize when somebody is really wrong logically or with like deep contradictions. Do you mean like you're talking about like when people contradict themselves in their own beliefs? Is that what you're and you can realize that like instantly or what? Or what do you mean? It depends. Like you can be highly intelligent but like kind of dumb socially. I think. So no, that's too broad of a question to answer like simply put. Yeah, there's different types of intellect. It's way too broad of a question. You can be like a genius, like you could be like autistic 500 IQ, super smart with math or something, but have literally zero emotional intelligence, you know? I think if you're like, oh yeah, it depends what kind of intellect you're talking about, but if you're really intelligent, like you should be able, I think you should be able to understand people and their perspectives. I thought I heard something. And their perspectives, and if you can understand other people's and this is really important to me. Being able to understand perspectives, or at least trying to. I think you will have a lot easier of a time befriending people and relating to them and just getting along with them in general. And you're not gonna... Crypeg, thank you for the 28 months. Alright, I hope you sleep well. You're not going to be getting super angry at somebody because you can understand their perspective. Although sometimes you understand it and it's like, oh man, you understand why they feel that way. But you can relate. You can be like, yeah, I understand what you've been through and why you're feeling this way and why this makes you so angry. Although I guess you're getting way too deep here. I got him. Aw. Dang. Dang. I got the last 3. Ooh, that running headshot was the most satisfying. Dang. I had to go for that shot. Even though I know there's a guy trying to get me from behind and a guy right under me. I need to hit that running headshot. That was the most important kill of the game. Not the last kill.